So what we got here is a Benriach 10-year-old. This sample was provided to us by KLG Public Relations. They also sent us the Glendronach 12. This 10-year-old is bottled at 43% volume, ABV I should say. The Benriach 10-year-old is classic Speyside in character. The cask formula focuses on ex-bourbon and ex-sherry casks, exactly the types of woods we favor at Benriach. This fresh, lively, fruit-laden single malt captures warm oak spices, green apple, dried apricots, peach, and banana with subtle touches of anise seed, lemon zest, and barley. Sounds delightful. What do you think?
It does. It certainly does.
What are you thinking? Let's give
it certainly
a pour.
does.
Let's give it a pour. Sir? Cheers. Cheers. Very light in color. A little lighter than the other one we just tried. A little more golden with maybe a little bit of amber hue.
I'm gonna go.
Get your nose out of that glass.
I'm sorry, I was mid.
Oh, you and your mid.
It's
you're mid crazy.
awfully leggy.
Yeah, you're just awful.
And you're just awful. Wow. And if got a nickel for every time I heard that.
You're a rich
I
man.
wouldn't be your neighbor anymore.
I don't blame you.
Anyway,
I'm surprised you stayed this long.
A light amber, golden. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm going with a little golden color with a little amber hue.
Did a quick look at this, and what I did not realize is that this is all part of the Brown Foreman guys.
Oh, is it?
And, you know, they're like almost at a little Death Star.
They're like a mini Death Star.
Well, they've got a whole lot of stuff in their portfolio.
They
They got Jack Daniels, they got Old Forester, they got Woodford, the Benriach, the Glenlassie, I don't know.
Glenlassie?
Glenlassie.
Oh, Lassaughh.
Augh.
I don't know how you say it.
Glenlassau. And Glendronach.
Okay.
So they bring out a lot of nice whiskey.
It smells different.
Getting a little woody.
You know, see, this is the problem with reading the damn tasting notes. I am getting like a little bit of licorice on the nose.
You've been led?
Yes, I've been led. And I don't know if it's me or if it's the notes. There's a little bit of like tobacco, maybe a little wrapper.
So you're getting a little anise, a little tobacco. I'm getting a little bit of the wood. And we'll just let that go.
Do we let anything
barrel.
go? Do we let anything
go? A little bit of the barrel.
Of the barrel. Okay, thank you. I'm like, hey now.
Every single time.
Look, I mean, I just go for the easy jokes. Oh wait, I got something else here. It tastes like it's going to be hot because I'm getting a good bit of vapors, even for 43%.
A lot of the menthol and a little bit of citrus maybe.
Yeah, no. It smells good. I can't quite decipher it right now. I think I'm just, after so many drinks, I'm just kind of like, eh.
Well, I think I'm getting a licorice like you. And
there's something there I like, though. It's almost like a little smoky, like almost like a little hint of smoke or some sort. I don't know. Whatever. I'm going in. You went in? I'm going in.
I went in. You were blathering on about smoke. I went in. Very nice. Nice finish.
That's very different.
A little bit of heat.
Yeah.
It's not your usual 10.
No.
It's a little more complex, maybe. And there's a lot to it.
It's different. The flavors are very different, and I'm having a hard time picking it apart.
I was expecting it from the licorice and some of the sweetness to a little more candied in terms of its flavor. I'm not really getting
No, it's not sweet.
Which is nice. I mean, it's not good or bad. It's nice. It's not getting that. And I think it's got a lot more heat for a 43 than you expect.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got a nice finish.
Well, this was bourbon cask and sherry. Mm-hmm. It's both. So I'm sort of getting like a lot of like the vanilla, but with like a little bit of, like I said, tobacco.
And I think it's a little drying from the sherry on the back end.
Yeah. But it's not overly sweet. Like it's not really dark fruits.
No. I'm going to guess it's probably not sherried for a very long period of time.
I don't know. I couldn't even tell you, but it's different. It's I like it. This is nice. It's a very different whiskey. It's a little bit not sweet, but not super dry. It's got a nice balance to it.
It's got a good beat. You can dance to it.
Let's get something straight. I can't dance to anything, regardless of who's.
So don't ask you. You can't dance.
Yeah, please don't ask me now. Merci beaucoup.
Sorry, I spent a little too much time with the show tunes on in the car.
That's okay. Where's that from?
I wish I knew.
Oh, you know nothing. You know nothing.
At this point in time, I'm having trouble remembering anything.
What's interesting is that it gets kind of hot when you get towards the end.
Yeah.
It's hotter on the finish than it is at the start.
It's a little spicy up front, but much hotter on the back end.
Mm-hmm.
In a nice way. With warming heat.
Yeah. It's actually very subtle at the beginning. It actually builds as it goes. Like I find it to start like kind of like but then as you let it linger for a little bit, it gets a little hotter. Yeah, it's pretty good. So what do we think about this? I'm not going to say it's one of my favorites.
Yeah, I'm not going to add it to my favorites list, but it's certainly approachable. It's very pleasant.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's anything in here that I would consider to be any off-putting note.
No,
it's
not at all.
Heavily one way or the other. There's not too much sea spray. There's not too much peat. There's not too much of something that you get from some other whiskeys that make you think Scotland's a bad place.
No.
This is awfully very nice. And it's not, I don't think it would be what I would consider a typical Speyside, which is more,
I agree.
It's
yeah,
more,
it's a little different.
To me, that's a little more Irish in terms of the whiskey profile. That it's a little, little grassier, a little sweeter, a little easier. It's just different. It's very nice.
Yeah, it's unique. I would give it a B+. I wouldn't go into the A category for this one. Because I don't know if it's something I would seek out. I don't know if I would necessarily buy it, but I am enjoying it. So that's kind of where I'm at with this. So I'm giving it a B+.
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot.
Okay. How about you?
I'd say it's probably an 88.
Yeah.
Somewhere in that range.
Right. It's not great, but it is good.
Yeah.
There's nothing, like you said, no off-putting flavors, nothing to offend.
If I saw it out, I would probably get it.
Yeah. Just to have something different.
Yeah.
As opposed to having the usual thing. So, anywho, I give it a B+. I think you're about in the same area.
I think so. I think we are. I think we're together on this one.
So thank you to KLG Public Relations for sending this out. And, sir?
Cheers.
Salute. Slange.